Hi everyone, I'm Rachel Tessman from StampYourArtOut.com, and today I'm going to be making a special Sign of the Times Valentine with the January 2021 kit titled Sending Hearts. If you haven't done so already, be sure to open your kit and begin crafting with it. I am part of a team of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators called the Paper Pumpkin Exclusives Crew, or PPX Crew for short. We teamed up so we can give our subscribers and team members exclusive project ideas, creations we made with the contents of the Paper Pumpkin kits. These bonus tutorials are for our subscribers and team members only, so please do not share the video links with others. Thank you so much for understanding, and I hope you enjoy all the creative ideas that we have to share. Here's a list of additional supplies that I'll be using to create my Valentine for you today. To begin, I'm going to cut some white cardstock. This is our new basic white cardstock, and I am in love with it because it has a slightly cooler tone than our Whisper White did. So it goes a little bit better with the kit white, the white that is in the Paper Pumpkin kits. I'm cutting two pieces that are 3.5 inches by 4.5 inches. You can adjust the size. You don't have to make them this exact size, but this is just what I thought worked for this card. Next, we're going to take some stamps from the Paper Pumpkin kit, and we're going to put some designs on these pieces here. I'm using the Tuxedo Memento black ink and the large heart, and we're going to stamp that heart right in the middle of one of those pieces. And then we're going to grab the Poppy Parade ink. This is the ink color that comes in your kit, and you can certainly use the ink spot. I just like to use my larger pads. And we're going to make some hearts that are trailing off of this larger heart. I'm sorry, hearts and flowers that are trailing off this larger heart. And if you look here, you can see I carefully stamped it so that I did not have a portion of one of the images on both sides here. And then I'm just going to make these, kind of make a flowy trail. Next, I'm taking my markers, my Blends combo packs, and I'm coloring in some of the hearts. I'm using Poppy Parade, the light and the dark, and I'm using Petal Pink, the light and the dark. And actually on this, I'm sort of focusing on the dark. I'm also adding in the heart enamel epoxy little pieces there from the kit, and then the gold glitter enamel dots, just to give a little bit more gold on the inside since we are going to have gold on the front of the card. These are the pieces that are going to go on the front, and so I'm going to stamp with Poppy Parade in this little area here, and with the black on the label. I added a few more of those little pieces. Now the nice thing about these is that they are smooth on the top. They don't have any friction, and so anything that you rub over the surface won't catch on them. That's why we're using flat tape. We're not going to use dimensionals on this card. We don't want to have dimensionals on this card. Let's go ahead and add this down here in the center. Dimensionals look great, but not with this design. It won't work. I've also added some tear and tape at the bottom, and we're going to add this scallop piece here, just peeking out a little bit. And then we'll flip it over and we'll add more tear and tape to the back side. It never fails. In every video I do, I seem to have a little extension on my tear and tape. And I don't know if I subconsciously do that on purpose. I don't know. But it does remind me that I can tell you that if you do have that happen, you can just flip it back over onto itself and it's on the card again. It's perfect, ready to go. So you don't have to worry about cutting it the exact size. This piece is ready to add to the front of our card. We're going to use a card base from the kit, but we're going to fold it in the opposite direction. I know, right? Where is the red? Well, I thought it'd be more exciting to have it on the inside for this card. So we're just going to add this to the front. And again, no dimensionals. I know, sorry. You won't want them though. The white on white looks good, doesn't it? Classy. Okay, now we're going to take these pieces and we're going to put tear and tape on the back side, just on the top and bottom. The bone folder helps to burnish and, make sure that adhesive is nice and strong on there. We're going to open up the card and we're going to add a face mask. So we're going to fold it in half. And I am adding this first because we want to make sure that there's room for the face mask to go on. This one is going to go on this side of the card. Now it's not taping to the face mask, it's just making sure that we have room for the face mask underneath. So there's a little bit of a lift in here. And I've done the same thing to the other side, so I have my two layers on. So now that we've got that positioned in there, we want to make sure it's even. And then we're going to fold the face mask. And this is why we don't want to have dimensionals on this, because you can take these two ends and you can wrap them over the top of your card to help hold it shut, because it's a 3D card, right? So isn't that the cutest? Definitely a sign of the times, a different kind of unique Valentine to send to somebody. And then it will just require the extra ounce postage because it does fit in the envelope. Yay. I have one more version of this to show you. It's not quite done yet, but I've got my fun little snail guy in here instead, and you can see how I laid out the gold glitter enamel dots and the pink enamel hearts and flowers. On this one, I've got the heart decorated, stamped it in the black and then colored in. It's good to add your front piece first. This time for this piece, I'm actually going to cut it in half. It measures 4.5 inches, so we want to do 2 1/4. In fact, we'll just cut between the two scallops. I was so excited to show you the second one that I almost added the inside layers first. You don't want to do that. You want to add the outside one so it's nice and flat. You don't have any bumps to have to deal with when you're adhering that. And there we go. So during this pandemic, if you're trying to figure out an idea for a Valentine to send somebody through the mail, this might be the trick. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this unique idea. Next month's kit is titled Bouquet of Hope. Be sure that you're subscribed by February 10th so you don't miss out on our next set of exclusives from the PPX crew. I hope you enjoy your January 2021 kit, and I hope that you enjoy all the exclusives our group is sharing with you. Thank you for joining me today. Bye-bye.